What about Merle? And what about Waylon? And old George Jones? Now who's gonna fill their shoes? Well, hello, Conway. And don't forget about Johnny Cash. I swear today
Here at Keeping It Country Live, we're taking our country back 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. KeepingItCountryLive.com.
Hey, this is Milo, and here I am with Tugboat Jerry. Tugboat, how you doing today?
I'm doing fine. Been busy all week.
Oh, here we are standing in front of Hank Snow's ranch.
That's right.
What an amazing place, and I understand you knew him probably.
Yeah.
Did you play with him? Or?
No, I met him backstage. Jimmy C. Newman introduced me to Hank Snow way back in around 82, something like that.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, you know what? I see you all the time at the Time Jumpers.
Yeah.
And I hear you play there and stuff. And so I know you, but this is the first time I've actually met you. I want to say it's very nice to meet you. I had no idea you're from down in Louisiana.
Yeah, right. Morgan City is a little bit bigger than the town that I live in. It's right on Chapala River. Got Morgan City and Berwick and Patterson where I live.
How far is that from Shreveport?
Oh, that's about 5 hours from.
Oh, you down south?
I'm south, yeah.
Okay, got you. You down by Lafayette or even down further than that?
Between Lafayette and New Orleans, right
okay.
in the middle.
Gotcha.
About 50 miles to Lafayette, and I think about 80 miles to New Orleans.
Okay,
Like
I go down there a lot. My brothers are all in Shreveport. My family was in Shreveport. Actually, I was born just across the border in Jefferson, Texas.
Yeah.
So I get down there. So it's good to meet you, man. But I haven't been there in a long time. I grew up in Michigan or whatever. But what do you think about this, doing this out at the ranch? Is Dave Gore and Don Caldwell not amazing for putting this on?
Oh, that's great. I wish that I knew about them going to Shreveport. I missed that. And if Don has it again, he's going to have me on that one.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, he was down there. In fact, I happened to get to that show. I happened to be down there at that time, and Don had told me about it, so it was an amazing time, and just some good people there. And of course, I met a lot of them down there from here, and I'd met here last time. So, but it's just it's good to see good country music still around.
That's right. They got it around, just they don't it ain't being promoted like it used to be.
You're exactly right.
They got these guys there now, you see, they call themselves country music stars, and they're singing rock and roll. They come out there with his hat turned backwards and busted blue jeans. Look like you just got out of a garbage can to me.
Well, hey, we all got different kinds or whatever, but it's good to see good traditional music still being done, today. And thank you for sticking with that, and with Don and Dave, sticking with that, and keeping it country.
Yeah, I loved Ernest Tubb. I met Johnny Cash when I was 15. See, I was raised up in Brownsville, Texas.
Okay.
I'm from Louisiana, but
Brownsville's way down there. It's on the point, right?
The very bottom.
That's what I thought.
So anyway, I met Johnny Cash in San Benito, about 16, 17 miles north of Brownsville.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to this old skating ring we used to go to, and we'd skate all day and we'd get home before dark. But then we found out Johnny Cash was going to be there. That was in 1957.
Wow.
And my little brother said, I want to see Johnny Cash. We never saw a picture of him, nothing before.
Uh-huh.
So we got my daddy's old truck, we drove over there, and when we got to the skating ring, nobody was there yet. So my little brothers jumped out and run around the back of the skating ring. And when I got to the truck, went back there, my little brother was right up against Johnny Cash. And Johnny Cash was hugging this girl, and his guitar kept getting in his way. He had it on his back. And Luther was on the other side holding another girl. They had a third girl taking pictures of him.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, he asked my little brother, he said, son, would you hold my guitar? And my brother's only 12 years old, and he could play the guitar already. So he got that guitar, and boy, he started acting like Elvis Presley, dancing around. So that's where we heard Marshall Grant call from the PA system. The skate ring had filled up, and they said, Johnny, we need you at the bandstand. So Johnny turned around and said, son, I need my guitar. So he went to walk away about 12, 13 feet. He stopped to turn around. He said, "Boys, y'all coming to the show?" My little brother said, "We don't have any money." So he said, "Follow me." He brought us and put us on the front row.
Oh, what an amazing story. Wow. You was there when it all happened.
Right.
Man,
and then
that's
later,
an amazing story, Tugboat.
and then later on, we moved back to Louisiana, and Johnny and Marty Stewart was with him at the time. Marty was married to his daughter Cindy, and they come to Thibodaux, Louisiana, about 20 miles from where I live. So I went over there and I went backstage and talked to Johnny for, about 45 minutes while he was loading the instruments on the stage and all that. And I reminded him about that deal. I brought him up to date, I told him I grew up and got to be a tugboat captain. And so, boy, he said, "I remember that we did way back there when I was 15. And he said, I said, "Oh, you gonna do that song Big River tonight?" I said, "That's my favorite song that you do." He said, "We didn't have that on schedule," but he said, "I'll think about it and talk to the band." So sure enough, we went out. I said, "I'm gonna go out in the audience now. I know you got to get dressed and to get ready to perform." So I went out in the audience, and he come out and he sang about 6 songs, and he stopped. He said, "Through my travels," he said, "we meet people that wind up being friends and talented people." He said, "There's a fella out in the audience right now, is a singer, songwriter, wood carver, painter, and a tugboat captain." When he said that, well, I knew he was talking about me.
Awesome.
And boy, he hit that song. He said, "I want to dedicate this song to him." He hit Big River.
Oh, man. That had to make you feel good. Your heart had to jump inside.
Oh, yeah. I didn't have no idea he was going to do that. And I thought I was in a Twilight Zone.
Awesome, man. Man, that is so cool. Such a great story, Tugboat. Listen, hey, I want to thank you for your time and for letting me grab this quick interview.
Right.
It was so nice to meet you, man, Tugboat. Listen, hey, you have a wonderful time, and thank you for doing the interview.
Oh, good.
All right, this is
Appreciate
Tugboat Jerry. Where can they find your music, Tugboat?
Well, I made a tribute to Ernest Tubb back in 1985, me and Leon Rhodes and Jack Green. And
Leon, what a guy. And Jack Green, too.
yeah, I sold all those, and I just did it one time. I wasn't even expecting to do that. My brother used to play at Gillies.
The one that was 12 years old when you were 15 that held Johnny Cash's guitar?
Yeah, he grew up and he got to play at Gillies Club. That's where he moved to Houston. And so anyway, he bought a little airplane, and on Halloween Eve, they went up, and when he come back, it was foggy. And he wound up crashing and getting killed, him and 2 other guys.
Oh, man, sorry to hear that.
So anyway, I wanted to save the songs that he wrote. So when I was backstage at Grand Ole Opry, I was talking to Jimmy C. Newman, and I was telling him what I wanted to do. And Jimmy wanted to put his jacket on, and he's holding a guitar. I said, "Jerry, would you hold my guitar for me?" I said, "Sure." And I got it, and I started picking on it. He said, "I didn't know you could play." I said, "Yeah, sir. I like Ernest Tubb music." And I said, "That's what I do." He said, "Well, sing me an Ernest Tubb song." So I started singing one Ernest Tubb song, and Sonny Osmond with the Osmond brothers. He was a big fan of Ernest Tubb. So he come in there and sat down and was listening to me. And after a while, Porter Wagoner come by, Jack Green, and a few other people. So they kept wanting me to play, and Joe Manuel, that was playing for Jimmy Newman back then, well, he done went with Merle Haggard later. But anyway, he come in and he was trying to do them licks. It was simple stuff, but he couldn't do it. He said, "Let me go get somebody that can do that stuff." That's why I come back with Leon Rhodes.
Oh, boy, he could do it.
They was having a break, between the 2 shows. And when Leon got there, I got a little nervous, But we played the whole time until, he had to go back on the stage to play. And so Jack Green told me, he said, "Man," he said, "I want you to do a tribute to Ernest Tubb." He said, "I'll play the drums for you." Well, I couldn't turn that down.
Oh, man, I guess.
So Ray Kirkland, that was the front man for Jimmy Newman, he set everything up and got Leon. We went over to some studio in town and recorded that CD.
Awesome.
And you know, that's how it come to be. I wasn't intending on doing no recording and
Yeah.
nothing like that. Just happened, and that was it. So
And here
long.
you're known real well around Nashville. I know everybody knows Tugboat Jerry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They like me for different things, you know. Tugboat captain, wood carver. I carved a lot of people on the Grand Ole Opry on matchsticks
Oh, cool.
and golf tees.
Awesome.
And Roy Acup, boy, he loved that.
Oh, that's awesome.
I carved him, you know, he used to balance his fiddle on his nose when he's doing his act and take that yo-yo and swing it around.
Yeah.
I carved him with that fiddle on his nose like that. Boy, he loved it. And I had a little bottle, I put it in a little coin bottle. He said, I'm gonna put it on this shelf. And he said, everybody comes here, I'm gonna show it to them.
Oh, that's awesome.
And he sure did. He showed it to everybody. And then, knowing that I was a tugboat captain, he said, well, they're getting a boat and gonna make General Jackson. He said, if you want to be the captain on there, he said, I'll get the job for you.
Was you the captain on
No, no, I had the chance to get it.
Oh.
Roy Acup could have got it for me.
Yeah.
And I said, Mr. Roy, I said, I got 13 tugboats back home. I said, I can't do that.
Oh, there you go. Oh, so you have a business with tugboats?
Yeah, well, I'm retired now.
Yeah.
I sold them all.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, he offered me, he said, if you want the job, he said, I'll get it for you.
That is awesome. That's awesome. Well, listen, it was so nice talking to you, and I know I could stand here and listen to your stories for days, you know, because I love them. But unfortunately, you know, we gotta look at the time here and
Right.
stuff. So it was such a pleasure for talking to you, and just thank you for your interview.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've got two big things coming up next month. I just found out me and Lynn Osler recorded for Merlin Jean on the Merlin Jean show.
Okay.
And then...
Who was that? Lynn on?
Lynn Osler.
Oh, yeah.
With Ernest Tubb.
Yeah.
And that's coming. Lynn told me it's coming up next month.
Awesome.
And then on 22nd, every year they show this videotape of me and Lee Harvey Oswald together in New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be coming up, you'll be able to see it. They show it every year.
All right, awesome. Well, there you have it. It's Mr. Tugboat Jerry, man, with some great stories, and we got to get together again. But this is Milo, and it's so nice having you on the show. All right, we will see you guys later from Hank Snow's Ranch.
Yeah.
What a time we've had with Dave Gore and Don Caldwell, and keeping it country.
Right.
And we're glad that you're around, keeping it country, brother.
I'm glad y'all doing this, and I appreciate the interview.
All right.
So we
Well, thank you, Tugboat, and we'll catch up with you later.
Only daddy that'll walk. Who's gonna fill their shoes? Who's gonna stand that tall? Hello, darling. Nice to see you. I keep a close watch.
And there you have it. Keeping It Country Live.com. Come and listen. Gotta love the country.